TinkerCAD tip. Happy holidays and welcome back, everybody. In this video I wanted to show you real quickly how to make these really cool like wall plaques. And we could make these using any image that we can get from Google black and white clip art and use them as SVGs to bring in here. And the way that we do this, we can do multiple layers or levels, changing the heights so that even with a single color printer, we could print these with multiple colors using the filament change at layer function. So here we are over in Google, and I've brought up Google Images and I've typed in Santa clip art black white free, and there's no shortage of images to choose from here. What we're looking for is a nice simple image that has parts of it. For instance, this one here, this one's kind of fun. Let's bring this one up. And there's parts of it that are enclosed here. The button on top, his nose, etc. So let's see if we can save this one. We'll do save image as. Oh, super, this comes up as a JPEG. We'll put that into my folder. We'll save it. Now we're going to come over here to my favorite JPEG or PNG to SVG converter. This is convertio.co. And we're going to come in here, we're going to say choose files. We're going to click on our little Santa JPEG here. We're going to say that we want to convert that to where there's my SVG right there. We'll click convert. And when it's done, I can click on download over here. We're going to bring that back into my, in this case, STL folders. There's my SVG. And I'm going to click Save. Back in TinkerCAD here, let's start a new design. I'll click on Create, 3D Design. The new work plane is going to pop up. And let's change its name. We're going to call it Santa Plaque. Okay, we're going to come over here. We're going to click on Import, choose a file. There is my Santa SVG right there. 340 by 277. Let's change this to 150. We can resize it later. Click Import. Alright, there we have our imported Santa. Let's get him in the center here. Let's change a few things. We'll click on him here, and because it's an SVG, we have these parameters. First off, let's change him to be red. We'll use the preset colors. We're going to change his height here to be, let's make this 4 millimeters. We always want to change the quality to 24. And for right now, we want to leave the fill mode as default. Okay, we're going to select on it again. We're going to hit duplicate. We're going to change the color to white. Let's change the height to be a little lower, so this is 3 millimeters. Quality is at 24. And let's change this to be silhouette. Here's what it looks like now. Oh, looks like our color didn't change to white, it was gray. Let's make it white. There we go. So if we zoom in here, we can see that white layer is a little bit lower than the red layer. Okay, let's add one more element to this. Let's put the plaque behind him, and instead of just using a box or a square or an oval or whatnot, let's actually use his shape. So we're going to click on the red part again, click duplicate. Let's change this to be, let's say light blue. We're going to change the height of this to be 2 millimeters. Quality's at 24. And we want this to be outer line. And then at corners, let's make it round. And then on line width, let's expand this. Let's bring it out to 12. Give it a moment to render. And once it's done, it looks something like this. And you'll notice that layer is a little bit lower as well. So now we actually have 3 colors. Now we can toy around with this line width here. We can change, let's make the corners say flat. That looks a little more smooth. Let's go with that. We can also change it to one called sharp. And I've found occasionally that you get some odd points that come off of it. That actually looks pretty good though. But let's add one more element to this. What if I want to put an outline around this backing plate? Well, the way that we're going to do that is we're going to click on this blue part, this outside part, and we're going to export this as an SVG. So it's just going to be called santaplaque.svg. I'm going to save that. That's been saved. And to come back over here, I'm going to re-import that again. Right there's my Santaplaque SVG. Now we don't want to change these dimensions here. We want them to match the original background that we exported. So we're going to click on import. Alright, there is our imported part. So let's make a few modifications here. First off, let's change the height to be, and let's make it 3.5. We always want to change the quality to 24. Now in this case, we want to change this to be inner line. Let's change the width to be, let's say, 1.2. And let's change the color to be white as well. There we go. We zoom in here. Now what we need to do is to align those two parts. So we'll select this blue background. Holding Shift, I'm going to select the white part, the outline. I'm going to click on Align, and then I want to click on the blue background because that's where we want everything to be positioned on. We'll align it this direction. We'll align it in that direction. We could even change this background or this outline here. Let's make it black, just for giggles. Let's zoom out, and now maybe to have something to hang this from, let's bring out this tube here. Let's change the radius to be, let's say, 4. Wall thickness to be 2. Let's increase the number of sides so it's smooth. No bevel. And we want this to be relatively the same height as our outline here. Our outline is 3.5, so we'll select this, we'll change it to 3.5. Zoom in here, and we're going to bring that over. Let's also just go ahead and change that to black. Let's change our snap grid here to be 0.1. And we can carefully nudge that ring down. There we go. Let's look at it from the side. Looks pretty good. Let's zoom out. Well, we may have to move that over a little bit. Let's go that direction with it. There we go. So the background now is at 2 millimeters. This outside outline is at 3.5. The white part here is at 3. And the red is at 4. So when you put this in a slicer, you could change all of those to do filament changes at the various layers. So you could come out with, in this case, up to 4 colors. So we'll take all of this, we'll group it together. We click in the color here, say that it's multicolor. There you go. This could be used as a cute little ornament, could be resized, or as a wall hanging. More fun with SVGs and TinkerCAD. Happy holidays, everyone.